afternoon, good morning from wherever you're joining from. My name is Adenuga David, and I welcome you all to Groove It Global. I'm so happy to have you guys join us today, and it really promises to be an amazing time, guys. So I would like to know where you guys are joining from. If you're in Lagos, just specify that I'm in Lagos. If you're in any part of the country, Nigeria or outside of the country, please specify why we know that. So I'd like to see you type that in the comment section. And if you can hear us, guys, if you can hear me, please type in the comment section. Yes, I can hear you. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? All right. Once again, guys, welcome to Drumming Fundamental Workshop. I'm so glad to have you guys join us in this workshop. This 10 days, guys, this 10 days promises to be amazing. These 10 days promises to be amazing. And I'm going to be telling you guys this for free that if you practice every of what I'll be sharing with you, man, the next phase of your life is going to be amazing. Like people that literally knew you before, we know that there's a definitely change in your life. So this is the thing, guys. I would like us to do this together. Yes, I'd like us to do this together. For example, I know that we have a lot of people joining us for this event. For example, we have pros, like people that are in the game already, professionals, we have intermediate players, and we have newbies. All right, so regardless of whatever level you're playing, which I understand and I can really relate to, I would want you to kind of like, let me use the word, um, humble yourself, right? Because this is actually a workshop whereby we'll be learning together. So it's not like somebody just coming to speak over your head or something. Or no, no, no. We're meant to like. How is the audio now? Can you guys hear me better? Can you guys hear me better? Can you guys hear me better? All right, so let's go. All right, so I was saying that for this workshop, we have a lot of dynamic drummers in the house, and I would really like give you guys the accolades. Thank you so much, guys, for taking out the time to register for this event. Like I said earlier on, it promises to be amazing, and I can tell you this for free that if you practice every of what I'll be sharing with you guys, man, the next phase of your life is going to be amazing. All right. So I understand that we have different levels of drummers in the house. We have the professionals, we have the intermediate players, and we have the newbies. However, please let's try as much as possible to be accommodating. And this is what I mean by accommodating. I will try as much as possible to carry everybody along. So just in case I'm not speaking your language, just in case you feel I'm not speaking your language enough as a professional, try have forbearance spirit, because we have newbies amidst us, we have intermediate players amidst us, and every of us needs to pick one thing or the other. So you know, going later on we'll have specific like courses or workshop for different levels of player, like the professionals, the intermediate, and the newbies. But just for this purpose, drumming fundamental workshop is actually meant for all players. All right. So, like I said earlier on, one thing that I need from you is that you guys help us achieve good success together. Once again, I would like to know where you guys are joining from. if you are joining from overseas, the US, Brazil, because I'm actually aware that we have people from Brazil, we have people from Togo, we have people from all over. And I must really give it out to you guys. Thank you so much, guys, for registering for this event. All right, in the spirit of welcome, right? I would like to play just a track for you guys. So let's have an amazing time, really. Yup. All right. So once again, guys, welcome to Drumming Fundamental Workshop, guys. Welcome to Drumming Fundamental Workshop. All right, let's get into this. The first thing I'm going to be sharing with you guys is rudiments, and we all know that that is the basics to drumming. All right. So the first rudiment that I'm going to be sharing with you guys is called single strokes, right? And strokes happens to be one of my favorite drum rudiments. Yeah, I tell a lot of people like when you see me play, when you see me do stuff, they're like, "Hey, bro, what was that?" I'm like, "It's just in between singles and doubles because that is what like everything was kind of like built out from. Name them: Paradiddle, Flams, Ritamakul, every of these rudiments, they actually came out from single strokes. And from single stroke, it was just improved on, let me say. So from single strokes, I'll be talking about doubles. So let's just get right into what single stroke is. For the newbies, like I said earlier on, we have different levels of players here. So please, guys, if you're a professional or an intermediate player, please just give us like these 2 minutes while I explain what single strokes is to the newbies in our midst. All right, and it's good to have them in our midst. So a round of applause for everybody. And we know that this is kind of like virtual, but wherever you are, just a clap. They can feel it. I know you guys can feel it, right? So what is single strokes? I wish this is a physical class, and I can't really wait to like see every of you guys. I can't wait to have everybody, coming to a very big hall while we like kind of like trash out issues about drumming. But what is single strokes? My definition, Adenuga David's definition of single strokes. Single strokes is the combination of single repeated pattern. Now you should be with your notepad or your, something just to jot things down because we are going to jot a lot of things down. Trust me, guys. Single stroke is the combinations of single repeated pattern. Now, that sounds a lot like too much English, but let me break it down. Single stroke is the combination of single repeated pattern. So that means that in the first place, there's an instance having a single stroke, like a single stroke. There's first a single stroke, and that's something like, right? So now the definition says combination of single repeated pattern. So this is a single stroke, right? This is a single strokes. So now what makes it single strokes is the fact that it is continuous. So it is continuous. So now I will give an example of what a continuous single stroke is. All right. So we have right. Now my left hand imitates what my right hand would play. For example, so instead of me just playing my right, 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 what I will just do is I will kind of like switch in between my two ends. So I'll play right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Do you get that? If you get that already, man, you need to clap for yourself. That sounds so easy, right? Once we start like playing them really fast, that's when you know where it is. But it's just good to have a good hang on what it is like this before we start like taking it like very, very fast. All right. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm really sweating. Here is a bit hot, and it's just for you guys. So please just bear with us with the visuals, and we're going to improve on that for subsequent classes. All right. So back to single strokes, combination of single repeated patterns. All right. So I have right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. All right. So that's just what single stroke really is. Nothing more. But what makes it that dynamic is the fact that you can always practice it, and you can play it as fast as you can. There's no limit to playing single stroke. There's no limit to playing any drum rudiment. It's just that, and one beautiful thing about it is the fact that every one of us knows how to play single strokes. Now let me start imagining everybody knows it already. Every one of us can never play single stroke the same way. That sounds somehow, right? But it's simple. I can actually tell 3 different drummers in a room to play single strokes, and they all sound really different, and they are playing the same thing. They're playing single strokes. So now, what makes it different now? Let me dive in a bit into what's called dynamics. All right. So for every human, there are volumes of dynamics that is built in their system. For example, we have some people naturally that plays things let me say louder. For example, every one of us can clap. Let me use clapping now. For example, you can tell three people to clap. Somebody can clap, right? Somebody can clap. They just did the same thing, right? They clapped like there was no giving time, but just clap, 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 right? They are all correct, but now you can see different. They actually did that differently, right? But does it make it? Does anybody? Does that mean that somebody did it better than the other? No. So that is dynamics. So the dynamics just kind of like the volume of things, how high or how loud or how soft a sound can be. Do you understand what that is? So now going back to single strokes. Single strokes is really easy. It's not that hard. But what really makes it dynamics is the fact that you can actually practice this thing into dynamics. Into dynamics. For example, playing them loud, moderately loud, low, and every of those points in between it. So now let's just get right into what it is. So now, if you don't have a practice part, guys, I'm going to give you an expo because I need every one of us to practice this. Don't tell me you don't have the drums. No, don't let that be your excuse. Please, bro, I can see you. Sis, I can see you. Don't tell me that the reason why you won't practice this is because you don't have it. You don't have a drum set. No. Now let me give you a secret for free. I guess you have a pillow, right? If you have a pillow, you sleep on. So now, just for these 10 days, please, for these 10 days, you'll be making use of your pillow as your practice pad while you get a practice pad. So that's your punishment for not having a practice pad. But that was just by the way, really. So if you don't have a practice pad, what you can do is you can use your pillow while we practice this together. So let's go. So single strokes, right, left, right, left. So now, if you are a right-handed person, it is advisable to use your right hand starting out because that is your dominant hand. And if you are a left-handed person, it is advisable for you to use your left hand starting out because that is your dominant hand. But you starting out with your left or your right does not make it that it's not a one-way thing. Music is not a one-way thing. Like music is not a one-way thing, so you can start with whichever hand. But it's just so advisable that it is advisable that you start with your dominant hand. Are you guys still there with me? Are you guys there? All right, let's go. So I'm a right-handed person. All right. So I'm going to imitate both. I'm going to imitate both just for the sake of people left-handed. But let me start with the right-handed guys. So So now I'm going to take it like I'm going to play very slow so you get it. I'm not doing any magic here. It's really, really simple. Everybody needs to get this. And trust me, even though you play at a professional level, please do this together because I'm going to be sharing a secret in this. There's a secret in this. So don't miss it out or don't say, oh, let me just log out or something. I'll come back. No, don't even try like log out of this event till we actually stop like for today. All right. So let's go back to where it is. All right, so let's try that together. Let's try that together. Are you there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you just did that and you got it correctly, just clap for yourself. All right, now, so let's move to those that left-handed. All right, so we're doing the same thing really. It's just that what makes it different is the fact that you're starting from your left. your left hand. So now just picture me as a mirror because you can see me from there, like the audience perspective. So whatever I'm doing with my right hand is your left hand. Whatever I'm doing with my left hand is your right hand. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? All right, so let's get right into it. So for the left-handed guys, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go grab your pillow. Your pillow. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. 1, 2. For the last time. Amazing and nice attempt. So now let's put this into time. All right, let's put this into time. I'll start speeding it up so we kind of like move into the next thing that we have for today because we have a lot of things to talk about. All right, so now let's put it into time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Left. Right. Left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let me give you this secret. So whenever I play the single strokes, right? So I use the tip of the stick to play. Whenever I'm playing my single strokes, for example, whenever I'm practicing single strokes. Yeah, it's still single strokes, right? But it's not that clean. So if you are playing, okay, like you're playing grooves and all of these things, it can come in like later on. But when it comes to like playing rudiments and when you're playing basics, like when you're playing them into two, like you need to really like space them out, like it need to be clean. All right, so let's go again. Let me put it into time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now faster, let's do this. I'll be starting with my left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Faster with my left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's what the single stroke really is. But what makes it dynamic, like I said earlier on, is the speed. All right. So let's try something a bit funny. All right. So you can do it. It is really, really simple. I trust you. Yes, you sis, you bro. You can do it. Let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can do that. It is really simple. Let's try that again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I know some of us are like, what's that? I can do that. But for the newbies, really, guys, just take it easy on yourself. It is simple. What I just did was to increase the speed of what we'll be playing earlier on. Let me break it down, then let me speed it up so you understand that this is not magic. It is possible for you to do. Let's go. Sorry? All right, do you get that? So that's where that speed came from. It was just from that slow pace. I just increased it gradually. All right, so now let's move into double strokes. All right, so what is double strokes? Double stroke is the combinations of double repeated pattern. I said single stroke is the combination of single repeated pattern. Now, double stroke is the combination of double repeated pattern. Double stroke is what? Can I hear you? Can I hear you? Huh? Can I hear you? No, you didn't say anything. You bro, I can see you didn't say anything. What is double strokes? Double strokes, sir. I know the answer. Double strokes is a combination of single repeated pattern. All right. So let's get right into this. Are you guys still there? Are you guys with me? Can you guys hear me clearly? Because I need to be sure. So we move on. If you can hear me, say yes. We can hear you, or I can hear you. All right, so let's go. Double strokes, combination of double repeated patterns. So for single strokes, you had right, left, right, left. For double strokes, what will you have? That's not a math question. You have doubles, double, 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 double. Single was one, 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 double, ta, 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 ta. Do you get that? So right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left. And the same principle is applicable to double strokes as well. You can start from your left or your right. It's just that you should play what it is, double strokes. All right, so let's start. Now I'll be starting with my left hand. So for my lefties in the house, I'm with you guys. I'm with you guys on this platform. So let's go together. So I'll be starting from my left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Double, 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 double. That was fast, quite fast. Let me take it down a bit so you catch up with it. Are you still with your pillow, please? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Double, 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 double. Left, left, right, right, 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 left, left, right, right. Let's go. So that was just double strokes. That was this double strokes. Really, it's just the speed. So now I would tell you that speed is good. Speed is really good. At the same time, accuracy is preferred over speed. So it's good to have speed. Like speed is good, but you need to be sure that it is accurate. So now, let me give you this example. Everybody wants to own a Ferrari, right? But at the same time, you owning a Ferrari, like everybody would love to own a Ferrari. But now, you own a Ferrari or you just bought a new Ferrari and they told you that it has this speed capacity, but it does not have brake. Let me say that again. You just got the new Ferrari. They told you that it has this capacity for speed, but there is no brake in it. So that means that whenever you are running, there's nothing to keep you back. Would you like to drive that kind of car? Because I know you, Emeka, you would not like to have that kind of car. Because why? Your life is what is precious to you. You want to die. Really, but that's what it is. So the same thing is applicable to like every of these rudiment or grooves or whatever it is you're working on. Speed is good. Speed is really beautiful, lovely, and all of these things. But you need to be sure that you have capacity for control. So as much as you build speed, you build capacity for control. And now this is what makes it bad. Most of us started out learning forms without having this at the back of our mind. For example, you just see somebody just play something like, so let me turn this off. somebody like plays something like that, and the first thing you just picture is in your head. What your brain pictures first is the speed at which the person played it, which is fine. But you need to be able to like, hey, calm down. Okay, so what did this person play? Okay, figure it out first, then break it down. So now when you are practicing, you don't practice from that speed, you practice from the bottom. Let me use that word. The bottom, right? You practice it way up. Do you get what I'm trying to say? For example, if you want to climb, I know you have duplex in your house. I know. Emeka, yes, you have duplex in your house. Now, if you want to climb the stairs, right? Do you start from the last floor? You start climbing from the first stair, right? And you get to where you're going to. That's the same thing. Some people want to play like hi, I didn't get it there, David, all the glory to God. Some people want to play like Chris Coleman, my mentor over there, anytime, any day, or David Ojaye Kenny, Mr. Michael Oede, and every of these guys. But now, why practicing? See, you need to be able to like come to the point of like, oh, I need to like start building them up instead of me playing from that exact speed they did it. I need to be able to be sure of, okay, this is what they played. All right, this is the ingredients. So now, you start building it up. For example, you want to cook rice. The first thing you do is what? You put what? You put what? You. Sarah, I can see you. What? sorry about being like this, really. But let's make the class like interactive, really. And please, guys, just in the course of the class, if you have a question, drop your question. There is somebody there that will note your question and will get it across to us, and we will answer every of your question in the WhatsApp. Sorry, a minute, guys.